Hi guys, my name is Chenelle and I'm a makeup artist, and today I'm going to share with you guys how to highlight and contour with a completed eye look. As a makeup artist, I get this question all the time. What is highlighting, what is contouring, and what can it do for my face? Well, let's answer that million-dollar question. To highlight, you're really bringing forward, enhancing, drawing attention, or spotlighting an area on your face that you really want to showcase. Whereas contouring is the complete opposite. To contour, you really are adding dimension, structure, and definition to your face. There are many different ways to highlight and contour. In today's tutorial, I'm going to share with you on my model Dita how to highlight and contour using cream products. So if you're interested in seeing this video and this tutorial, which is a talk through, then stay tuned and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay guys, so welcome back. So now that you guys know the premises of how to highlight and contour, or what it takes to highlight and contour, here is my model Dita. Her face is already prepped, and we've laid down the base to get started with our highlighting portion. So the second step is to go in with a product, and I'm going to be using cream today to demonstrate. So go into any cream product that is 1 to 2 shades lighter than Dita's actual skin tone. So I'm just going to get into my product. I'm using a tapered angled brush, and I'm going to go into the product and just apply it like this underneath her eyes. So a lot of people like to use a triangle, a downwards triangle, but I'm just going to apply the product like that underneath her eyes. And I like to work in sections, so I'm going to go in with my deep beauty blender that already has the foundation on it, and look up for me, Dita, and I'm just going to start to press that product underneath her eyes. You don't want to swipe, you really want to be gentle around the eyes, and you really want to roll your beauty blender and press that product right into the skin. Once you get to the index of the eyes, you just want to press it down and kind of run that highlighting product at the side of the nose. Again. So we're patting and just blending out that product. Next side, again, look up for me. Kind of squeeze the tip of your beauty blender and just run that alongside your nose. So it's instantly like you're contouring as well, but without doing the extra steps. So you could go ahead and blend that out like that, and then as you can see, she's nice and highlighted in the center of her face. Going back with that same angled brush, I'm going to take a little bit more of that product, run it on her chin and a little bit on her forehead, and you could run it down the center of her nose like that. Going back with your damped beauty blender, going to press that product into the skin as well by dabbing it. Okay, and on the forehead here, to dab that product. And down the center of her nose, again, squeeze that beauty blender. And just run that by dabbing motions from the center of her nose. So you can see, did I turn? Automatically, you can see the center of her face is really highlighted. If you miss any parts that you need to blend out, just go ahead and take the side of your beauty blender and just ensure that you blend that out. The goal is not to have any harsh lines. Okay. Let's move on to contour. Moving on to contouring. So now I'm going to take a cream foundation or cream product that is 2 to 3 shades darker than Dita, and I'm going to go ahead and contour the parts of her face that I want to draw structure to and bring back some definition to. So the first step I'm going to do is just turn Dita here, and how you want to contour is you want to, a lot of people do that fishy face where they suck in their cheeks, but you don't have to do that. All you need to do is look at your model and go from the center of her ears. So you see her ears right here, this is the center. What we want to do is go from here and grab our little applicator, and I'm just using like a little dome type of brush, and I'm just going to go here and drag that product about midway. You can see it there. Go ahead again, draw that product about midway. Next side, same thing, center of the ears, and draw the product about midway right there. Forehead, I'm going right above here around the temples. And then because Dita has a wider forehead, I'm just going to drag a little bit of this product down, and this is going to help give the illusion of a more defined, more structured forehead. And then also around the sides and temples of the hairline. You could also drag this product down on the jawline, like that, connecting to the ears. Starting from the bottom of the ears and dragging this product down the jawline. Once that's done, ensure that your beauty blender is still dampened, and we're going to go ahead and the same process, roll the beauty blender on the side and press that color into the skin. As you see, I'm patting the product in, not swiping, but patting it. It's kind of like a rolling technique. And you can see, look how beautifully that blends out. That's it. And as you can see, I'm not using the same color that we used to contour her. I used 2 shades darker than Dita. I'm going in with 1 shade because I don't want a very prominent contoured nose. Just like that. Then you're gonna go ahead and grab any blending brush and just blend that downwards. And as you can see, turn Dita. You can see how her nose is contoured. It looks a little bit more narrow, a little bit more straight. You can't see where the line begins nor ends. Let's move on to the fourth step. So now that we've finished highlighting and contouring, and we used a cream product, we need to set our work, setting it with a powdered product. So this is going to help and ensure that our product doesn't move and it stays in place all day. So going in with a tapered brush, like so, it's really fluffy and it's tapered, and going in with our powdered product, I'm using the Anastasia Contour and Highlighting Powder Palette, and this is in dark. I'm going ahead and I'm just going to grab these two colors right here, and I'm going to swirl my brush inside, and I'm going to get Dita to turn again for me. And exactly where we did our contour, I'm just going to buff that into the skin. And it's a transition. So I'm using a lighter shade out of the two lightest ones, because I want a nice gradient effect. I don't want it to be too dark. So as you can see, turn for me here, I'm using a gradient effect. And with the two colors there, I'm going to do the same thing. And a circle immersion, I'm just going to buff this into the skin. The temples as well, anywhere that we applied that contour product. And the jawline. Okay, so once that's done, you should have something like this. I'm going to go into this darker color right here. And this is that last color. And I'm just going to take a tad bit of that. And I want the hairline to be a bit deeper. So if you look down for me, Dita. Yeah. Just going to buff that right into the hairline. And then the temples of the forehead. Take that color again and just buff it at the jawline. This is just going to give us a nice gradient effect from light to dark. Right here, I'm going to grab this yellow shade. It's kind of like a banana shade. I'm just going to dab my brush. This is just like a fluffy brush. This is a dual fiber brush, and I'm just going to go, look up for me, underneath the eye, and I'm just going to set my highlighted areas. And I'm not swiping, I'm doing the same patting motion. And I'm just going to set anywhere that I highlighted, just to set that highlight. So forehead, down the nose, the chin, and underneath the eyes. And just use your brush that you use to set everything and just blend everything out. Okay, so now that we've set our highlight and contour with powder, and we've added some blush, you can see it's time for my most favorite part, and that is highlighting using a shimmering product. I'm going to go ahead and use my Anastasia Glow Kit in That Glow. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix a number of colors, and I'm going to highlight Dita's cheekbones right here, a little bit on the temples, above her eyebrows, the tip of her nose, her cupid's bow, and a little bit underneath on her chin. And that is going to attract the light, so anywhere she turns, we're going to be able to see a really nice highlighted sun-kissed look. So going in with Starburst and Golden Bronze, I'm just going to highlight the top of her cheekbones, and I'm using a really fluffy highlighting brush to do so. It's really small, it's tapered, and it's fluffy, and it's perfect. It fits perfect right here. So you could just drag this color on the top of the cheekbones, which would be above here. So above your blush and a little bit underneath your contour. So your contour should be here, your blush here, and then on your cheekbones, your highlighter right there. Away from me. Look at that glow, guys. So Dita looks sun-kissed. You can see the light everywhere on her cheekbones and her face, luminizing. Okay, so let's jump right into this eye look. We're just gonna do a really simple eye, and I already completed one eye, and we're gonna go ahead and complete this eye. So following the same techniques as highlighting and contouring, you're kind of gonna follow the same techniques there. So I'm gonna go in with a light type of warm brown and medium brown. Close your eyes for me, Dita. And I'm just going to place that in the socket of the crease. Using windshield wiper motions. Okay, so once we've placed that color down like that, I'm going to go in with a richer reddish brown, using a fluffy tapered brush, and I'm just going to place that directly into the crease again. So we went in with a lighter shade, and now we're going in with a deeper shade. We're placing that directly into the crease. And as you can see, we're giving the crease some dimension and some structure. Open your eyes for me, Dita, so you can see how that's building up. Once you've placed that color down, you're going to go in with a flat shader brush, and you're just going to grab your lid color. And I'm going in with a lot of bronzes. I want to keep this look very sun-kissed for Dita. And I'm just going to apply that directly onto her lids. And you're just going to buff out the corners. So let's contour the eyes. Going in with a very rich chocolatey brown, and I'm using Anastasia's color in Fudge. And I'm just going to go to the crease of the eyes, and like kind of like in an outer V. In the outer view of the eyes, I'm going to place a V. So dragging that color into the crease kind of halfway, and really concentrating that color on the outer perimeters of the eyes. So as you can see, we're really adding some definition and dimension. So going into a cream shade, I'm just going to highlight Dita's brow bone. So I'm just going to raise the brow bone a little bit with my thumb. I'm going to take a flat brush like this, eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to place this at the highest points of the arch of her brow. The next step we're going to do is we're going to define her brows a bit. Dita has a really nice shaped brow already, so I don't have to do too much filling in. I'm just going to take a spoolie and brush her hairs all in one direction. And I'm going to go ahead and just pencil in her brows very lightly, just the sparse areas. We're not going to change the shape. We're going to keep the shape. We're just going to pencil it in a bit. Small hair-like strokes. Giving her a bit of a tail. She doesn't have a very long tail, so we're just going to add a little bit of a tail at the top and at the bottom again. Hair-like strokes. And we want to follow her natural brow. She does have a little bit of hair that's missing right here, so I'm just going to drag a little bit of that product here and create hair-like strokes for her. We're going to go ahead and clean that up with a bit of concealer. And this is a really fun tip that I really love to use. It really just defines the brows and makes it look like you really just went and got your eyebrows professionally done, like threaded or wax or whatever method you choose to do. So taking a flat eyeliner brush, and these are like really my favorite brushes to use to do this trick. You want to take that and you're just going to run it at the base of the brow. Your brow gel of any choice, and you just want to set the brows.
His body, baby, oh Lord have his mercy. Hey, I say, I'm feeling all this, she already know this. She want a bad man to come and video this. I'm feeling all this, she already know this. She want a bad man to come and video this. You want murder me, hey, hey.